Floor is yours whenever you're ready.
Okay. I'll just set this up a little bit. Alright, you can take a seat right here. Maybe I won't make this little desk right here. Alrighty guys, my name is Sara and I'm going to be giving you an effective way to apply the smoky eye look. Now, I know a lot of you guys are gentlemen here, so you probably don't know what the smoky eye look is. The smoky eye is a really cool way to get like a great striking appearance. Now, what you do is first you got to start with the right materials. Now, before you get crazy and want to wear the smoky eye look every day, you've got to realize that the smoky eye look is probably a little bit too sexy to wear during the day. It is more of a nighttime fling, like you're going on a nice dinner date, and you really want to make an appearance. So this is good for the club, going downtown. But to start it out, after reading 17 magazine, they told me that this palette right here has some great stuff in it. Now, I'm going to have to agree because it has tons of colors for the smoky eye and also many other. Now, Donnie Sands, a beauty expert from Ulta, I watched his YouTube video. He taught me a little bit of how to do this. So, Donnie Sands is from Makeup Forever, and it's a pretty popular makeup brand. Now, to start it out, Mallory has rounder eyes, so Mr. Curry, you're going to have to adjust whenever you're doing this, whenever you go out. So since she has rounder eyes, I'm going to have to adjust how I put it on her since it's round. Now, to start it out, you're going to want to put a base color. The base color can depend on your skin color, but since Mallory has kind of a tan look to her, I'm going to use this color right here. It's kind of a soft look, and actually the smaller brush is better for her eyes because she has kind of narrow lids right here. So I take the light base color, and I'm going to apply it starting at the crease of her eye. Now, you have to be careful when you put it on because you don't want it to be all like blotted up in one area, so you need to make sure you effectively smooth it around the corner and a little bit up. Oh, it's just so beautiful, Mallory. Right eye. Alrighty, let me get on this side. Now, Danny Sands taught me that as long as you smooth, it's gonna look better than just throwing it on there. So just make sure you smooth. That's a pretty important step in applying this smoky eye look. Now this palette right here is from Ulta. Ulta is also another great place to get your beauty products. They were also rated in 17 magazine as the #1 choice to go get beauty products. One, because it stays on pretty well, and also because it's cheap. So I know we're all on a budget here. Now this color I'm putting on right here is kind of the transition with the smoky eye look. It gives you like a gray tone and smoky. You know what I'm saying? Smoky Mountains, gray, black, blends together, you know what I'm saying? Alrighty. Justin, you paying attention? Because your smoky eye look last week, not cutting it. Just saying. You need to take some notes. Alrighty. Looks like that gray is pretty smoothed out on her eyelids. Now this is the tricky part. Putting on the dark color, if you put too much, you're just going to look way too dark, and no one likes that girl that's way too mysterious, right? But everyone likes a little bit mysterious, and that's what's good with the smoky eye look. So I'm going to take this dark color right here, and I take the wider brush. Since I'm applying it to more of her outer lids, I'm going to need more of the color, so it gives you a better way to smooth it as well. Once again, Mr. Curry, whenever you're doing this, since your eyelids are more, which is good, you're striking, so you're going to need to apply a little bit farther out, not as high up as I'm doing hers, because you don't want to look like a clown, so. Oh, it's just beautiful. Okay. See how I'm smoothing and rounding at the same time? That's the trick. You got to really work the brush. Smooth it out, smooth it out. You don't want too much dark, that's just too much. She's got great eyelids for this. All right, now, while applying this, you need to make sure that you're stepping back, looking in the mirror, and evaluating how far you've done, okay? Because you don't want to put too much dark, and you gotta make sure it smooths out all the way. Now, looks like I've got most of the eyeshadow on pretty well, so, you know what? Since I'm evaluating, let's smooth it out a little bit. Maybe I want to add a little bit more silver, kind of catches your attention. See this silver color right here from the palette? It's a great one. And remember, I got this from Ulta. It's cheap, but I read about it off of Makeup Forever. And Danny Sands, he's a pretty well-known professional makeup artist, so he has good credibility on this. All right, now, to top it all off, you're gonna need to put on some eyeliner. Depending on the eye shape as well, like I said with the eyeshadow, you're gonna want to put less. Since she has rounder eyes, you don't want it too thick and dark. You apply it very smoothly. Smooth it out a little bit. And this eyeliner was from Ulta as well, so you can just go for your one-stop beauty trip. Ulta's a great place to go. Now remember, don't wear this smoky eye look during the day. You might not be able to walk down the road without being snatched up. I mean, it's just a pretty provocative look, I'm telling you, it's so hot. Alright, so there's the top eyeliner. Now you want to start on the bottom as well. Slightly from the crease, not too much, just a little hint. My model seems to think this is funny. It's not gonna be real funny when she's in the runway and she's got a terrible smoky eye look, I'll tell you that. Alright, now, 17 Magazine also suggests that the good mascara is this one. It's called the Rocket Volume Express. It's from Maybelline, which is also a pretty cheap brand, so you're not spending too much money on this look. Now, to apply mascara, can you blink for me? You blink with the stroke. Blink with the stroke. Blink with the stroke. Nice. Good job, Mallory. Don't touch the face, it ruins eye makeup. Remember, Danny Sands taught to always smooth. So while you're doing this, always smooth. Okay, got the bottom lashes. A lot of times there can be some fallout underneath the eyes from the eyeshadow you use, so you need to make sure you wipe that off so you don't look too shaky. Now, Mallory, can you look at the audience, please? Tell me she doesn't look enticing. I mean, doesn't it just bring out her eyes? It's a great look for a date. Imagine that under a candlelight dinner. Now, guys, I hope that you can use this on your next date. And okay, I'm just kidding. I know you're not going to be wearing this, but maybe when you're on a date with a girl and she's wearing a smoky eye look, you can impress her and say, "Hey, I like the way you smoothed it out with the thick brush on the sides and the silver brush on the crease of the line," because I know that would make me feel good because they spent a little bit of time putting it on. Now, thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed it.